Welcome to Culty-ish. This is Kate,
And I'm Lyndsey.
and thanks for joining us. It's Friday. Thank God.
Friday. I know. I'm so happy it's Friday. This week has been like really fast, but also like really long. Just like such a bit. I've had the busiest week
No,
ever.
you have been so busy, and you sat in traffic for 3 hours yesterday.
Yeah, I did. Took me literally 2 hours to get home. And then I practiced self-harm and tried on bikinis at Target and literally cried on my way home. So that was
My
my day
God,
yesterday.
why would you do that to yourself?
I I'm going to a bachelorette party next week and
Oh,
I'm hosting it. So I've been like just doing a lot of work with it,
yeah.
which is good. It's like fun. I like doing that kind of stuff. So it's been fun, but I like just realized that I don't have some of the things that I need to attend. And I just like get a swimsuit every summer for myself. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And upon trying some on, I was like, wow, it's a sad state, but it's okay. We're gonna
Are
get
you going? Are you going into work tomorrow?
Mhm.
Go to Park Meadows and go to the Everything But Water place.
Just it's expensive. I have a few suits in there. I know. I know it's worth it, but I just
For me, I have found the
no.
swimsuit investment is never not worth.
It's true. Except for when I bought a $200 swimsuit for a European trip and I wore it in Lake Austin and then I went on a 5 a.m. flight and packed it with a $5 Amazon suit next to each other. And the Amazon suit wasn't dry yet because I was on a 5 a.m. flight and they were next to each other and the color of the yellow suit has rubbed off on the green suit and now the suit is green and yellow and I spent like $200 on it and I don't know what to do. And I tried so much. Baking soda.
That's
Everything.
called take care of
That's
your
on me.
shit.
That's on me.
That's on you. But no, just go and see what they have.
I will. I
I
will.
mean, it's right on your way. Well,
Well,
kind of.
yeah. I mean, I have to leave early tomorrow, but maybe I'll go next week. I'm
Oh, figure it
leaving
out.
early from work tomorrow because my husband and I are going to
Oh
the
yeah.
Nuggets playoff game for his birthday. It was his birthday this week. Shout out John. Happy birthday. Love
Happy
you.
birthday.
I don't
Love
know what I would do
you.
without you. So this is
Oh,
a shout out for John. He's currently cooking me dinner, so love
yeah.
you. So yeah, we celebrated his birthday this week. We went to our favorite Mexican restaurant in the gas station, which we love.
Ew.
No, it's not what you think at all. It's just like next
Okay.
to a gas station, but it's really good. It's like really good, really authentic, and it's like not sketchy at all. Like it's like kind of nice, honestly. But we went there with his whole family and it was really fun and we had a great time. Yeah. We
And now
just
you're going
had
to
a
the Nuggets game and you're going to Hillstone.
yeah, that will be
Yummy.
really good. My favorite restaurant.
Yeah,
Um,
get the lemon martini and let me know how it is, because that
I
thing has
know.
my name on it.
I'm gonna try, but I really like the margarita. So
I know. It's hard to be like, am I actually gonna drink a martini over a margarita?
yeah, but
Like,
we'll try it out.
I actually just had a margarita, a skinny margarita from
Oh,
La
yum.
Loma. I brought my baby. I have been feeling like, do I want two babies? Do I want to have another baby? God said, no, you don't, and sat a family of three next to me. And I said,
Really?
oh my God. The toddler's crying, the older kid's being a freak. They had like a fresh baby that the mom was just like holding. The couple wasn't talking to each other. Me and the woman actually made eye contact and I smiled at her and she was like, and looked away. And I was like, well, you have a miserable life, so be jealous of me.
Okay,
So then
wow.
when my one child just sat there for an hour and a half being a literal gem in his little high chair, I was like, okay, I don't want two kids. Not yet, at least. So
That's so
sometimes you just
funny.
have to like look around, look out for signs, and that was
Yeah,
mine. Because
yeah.
definitely today I was like, do I want another kid? I got my period. So each time I do, I'm like, well, that's my baby getting flushed down the toilet.
I
I know
think
it's
that's how that
not, but like
works.
that's what I think about. I'm literally like, there it goes. And I was like sad. And then I was like,
You
no,
were
I'm not.
sad?
A little, but then like I wasn't sad. I don't know what's happening. I'm literally Kim. I'm literally like, I want to have another baby. No, I want to travel. That's literally me every day.
That's so
So it's
funny.
been a lot. And honestly, you want a week update? Do you want to know how my week's been? Ready for this? My
Yeah.
dryer is broken.
Yeah, I did hear about this.
My
So you've
fucking
been hand
dryer is
drying?
broken. So I've been and it's been raining here, so I can't even put things outside. So every item of clothing of mine, my husband's, and my son's are just like hanging around our house right now
Oh
because I
my
had
God.
done a huge. I know it did it too. My fucking comforter. My comforter is 1,000,000 pounds. I dried it for not. I'm not even gonna lie. I dried it for 5 hours on Monday on high.
So
So I blasted my dryer myself, and then I did a giant load of clothes, and now they're just hanging around my
okay,
house drying.
this is a lesson I needed to hear from you because John is always like, "You are going to break the dryer." He's like, "Do you hear
I
that?
broke it.
It's gonna break." And I'm like, "No, it won't. Like, it's not gonna break." And now
I
hearing
broke
this
it.
firsthand,
I
it's
broke
making
it.
me realize that
I
it is.
know it was that.
No, it is.
I'm like, it was me.
John
And then
is
of
always on me about this. He's like, "Do you hear that?" Like, because we can hear it from our room, and I'm like, "Nope, I think it's fine." And I'm like, "I don't think it's gonna break."
Yeah, so I broke my dryer. It is turning on, and then of
What are you
course,
gonna do?
I'm married to a man who believes he's a handyman. So he watched a few YouTube videos and he's ordered some parts. AKA, I'm not gonna have a dryer for like 2 weeks probably.
Okay.
So I literally was like, Drew, bring up all the clothes you need washed and like we need to wash them. And then it's gonna be nice this weekend so I can hang it all outside to dry. So that'll be faster. But yeah, so like I'm living my trad wife life.
Well, at least the washer works. Like, the dryer is, like,
It's true.
important, but it's not necessary. The washer is necessary.
It's true. The washer is actually what I need. If the washer is broken, I'd have a serious fucking problem. I'd have to
No,
like go
like,
to
the
my mom's
dryer is,
house.
like, it sucks, and that's definitely, like, an inconvenience, but, like, it's possible to survive.
Yeah. And then I married to a guy. I'm like, let's just have someone come. And he was like, no, I got it. I was like, okay. He literally went on to like a mechanic website and like ordered parts. I was like, okay,
I'm married to somebody
okay.
who doesn't even attempt at handyman work. I'm probably the
Yeah.
more handier person, so we would have had a person in the house by
Dude,
now.
he brought his blower inside, stuck it in the ass of the dryer, turned it on high. Literally fucking shit's flying everywhere. I was like, can you at least close the dryer door when you do? Oh, I didn't think about that. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my
So
god.
yeah, my house is a mess. There's shit everywhere.
Well, what are your Mother's Day plans
My
other than
first
the picnic?
Mother's Day is on Sunday. And apparently my mother got me a beautiful gift. She's like telling my
What'd she
sister
say?
to bring it to me. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm so excited to see. And then
What do you think it is?
I don't know, she said it was big. So like I don't know, I could have seen her maybe getting me like a purse or something.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna say I'm happy with anything. So that was really nice. And then I sent through a few things. I was in like the birthstone realm,
Cute.
even though Brooks does have like a god awful birthstone, but
What is it?
a peridot.
What is that? What color?
It's literally like some shit yellow color
What
or
color's
shit
yours?
purple.
That's not
And
bad.
Drew's is
Oh, mine is
orange. Yeah, I know yours is bitch. It's a
diamond.
diamond. Yeah, must be
Flex.
nice. Must be nice. No, I saw one that was like you could do your whole family. Like
Yeah,
each one
I've
gets a
seen
little
those. It's
stone.
really cute.
Yeah, well, guess what our colors are? Our colors are literally Mardi Gras fucking colors.
Cute.
No, well, I literally like put it together and I was looking, I was like, this
Well,
is
maybe that's why you have
literally
to have
a
another baby, so then you can throw another and it will make it look more, like,
no,
fun.
whenever my next baby's coming, they're coming out in April and I'm getting a fucking diamond baby.
Exactly.
And I'll be like, Drew, I just feel really connected to this baby, and I just feel like everything should be like this baby's birthstone. Like Brooks
Yeah,
is great and all, but like,
the whole
and
thing.
Brooks was almost a sapphire, so that's really unfortunate.
Sapphire is what, September?
September,
Yeah,
blue
that's
sapphire.
Lauren.
Wow, your mom really lucked out.
You could have some gorgeous jewelry with Lauren.
Your mom really lucked out now. So he did give me like I think a little bracelet. Like I know what he got me. I fucking sent it to him. I said, buy me this. So he got me a little like tennis bracelet, and I just have to open
Tennis
it. And yeah,
bracelet?
yeah,
Like,
that's what I
real?
wanted. Like with his birthstone. I mean, it's just like a shitty
Oh, I thought you
fucking.
meant, like, diamond tennis bracelet, like,
No, he
all
got me
around.
Brooks's birthstone tennis
Okay,
bracelet.
I was like, "That's gonna cost about 10K," but wow, that's
I
cool.
mean, it is my first Mother's Day. But yeah, we're going on a picnic. Honestly, taking Brooks to restaurants just like stresses me out. So I just like want to like be sitting outside.
But you
The only
just went
issue,
today, and it was nice.
yeah, low key went today and it was fine, but also it's gonna like be so busy Mother's Day. Like I just
Yeah,
like can't. Like
totally.
I need my space. Like we go out to eat at like 4 p.m.
Yeah, yeah,
I love it. There's no one there. So
yeah.
I just don't want to like I don't like to mingle in crowds.
So what are you gonna do, like, this weekend? Do you have weekend plans?
This weekend, I need to go visit my grandmother.
Oh, that's nice.
So I have to do that. I get to do that. Love you, Grammy. And no, I mean, my sister might come over tomorrow because my husband's going to go golfing. So they're having
Yes,
my
he
sister come
asked John,
over.
but we are gonna be gone, so I was like, "Can't go."
John must be so sad. He's like, wait, I could golf and then go to the game.
Yeah, I was like, "You're gonna have to take the day off then if you're gonna be doing that."
Oh my God, that's so funny. No, I just think we'll just, like, hang out and be chill, honestly, like, there's so many little jobs I need Drew to do. He has some, like, mirrors to hang up, I need to get my workout room going, like, I have things he needs to do, so
Yes. Well,
I'm
that's the
putting
perfect
to
weekend to, like,
work.
get them to do it because it's, like, there's no,
Exactly.
like they can't say no, like, they literally have to.
No, literally, like, I had a whole ass baby for you, you can't hang a mirror for me?
Yeah,
Thank you. So, yeah,
exactly.
that's my plan, and then you're going to the Nuggets game, so it's gonna be a great week.
Yeah, and we're hosting Mother's Day with
Oh,
all
yeah.
my family and my in-laws and then, like, some aunts and uncles of his, and then my sister-in-law's family is also coming, so it will be, like, a full house.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine. Like, I think it's easier for me that way because then we're just, like, not, like, driving around because, like,
No, it's
we don't
so
have kids
true.
ourselves. So it's just, like, we have to go, like, see everybody, and it's just, like,
Yeah.
easier for everybody to come here. So,
That's why you have to have a kid, so you can be like, "We're just gonna do our own thing.
yeah.
Sorry."
But no, it'll be fun. John's brother's gonna smoke some ribs, and John's gonna bake a loaf. He's really excited about
Ooh,
it. It's lemon blueberry, so he's planning that, and then I'll probably make my deviled eggs per usual,
per
and I don't know.
usual. You should retry the tulips.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know if I'm ready to go back there.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But
Uh,
yeah, so that's what we're gonna have a fun weekend, but this week, I would say the biggest thing that happened was probably we've elected a new uh
this week was busy with activities of, like, not that this is pop culture, but, like, cultural activities.
no, this was a very big week in culture, and I did watch Conclave literally last night. Amazing timing.
Amazing
I feel
film.
like they elected this pope very quickly,
Fast. Fast.
fast. So everyone must really like him. He's American.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. That's what we
From
need. And
Chicago.
he's from Chicago.
He's the
And
Midwestern king.
I saw this. It said he went to Villanova,
Yes, he did.
which like Drew's literally like, well, I gotta put my futures on Villanova now. So like go put your bets in for Villanova to win the March Madness in 2026.
Anything
Or
can
are they
happen.
good at football? I don't
I don't
think they
even think they
are.
have a football team. I think
It's
they're
all
like they're
basketball.
a Catholic small school in the city. I don't
And
think
they just
they're
like play basketball.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's what
Most
I
of
thought too.
those, like, Jesuit schools just play basketball. They don't do the other things.
I know, I just like never know. Randomly
Um,
there they are. But I'm so glad I watched Conclave, so now I know everything that went down. Honestly, that movie like kind of disturbed me.
why?
I just thought it was like so like you would
You
think
never
that
knew
he
what was gonna happen. Well, I mean, if you
no,
knew.
it's not that's not even actually the what I was disturbed by. The fact that the pope that they elected was a hermaphrodite like didn't really bother me. I was like,
Well,
okay.
yeah, that's the point is we'll talk about it.
Yeah, the point is that they made it a woman and it's like, whoa.
But, like, it was the right choice. Like, they went off of choice, off of who was the right person. They made the right choice because they
Yeah, no,
weren't
yeah. But I think what like just like really and I feel like this probably has happened in history. I just can't imagine being out here like the guy who had the girlfriend 30 years ago didn't bother me. Like, okay, like you had a girlfriend when you were 30, you made a mistake, you had a kid, okay. The guy
he was
who's
being
out here like
remorseful. I did not know where that was going. I was like, he, like, abused her.
immediately when I heard the woman crying, I was like, he's fucking that girl. He's
Right, and
fucking
then
her.
it was, like, all good, like, it was not what you thought it was, so that's what I loved
No.
about the movie because nothing was what you thought it was, like, at first I was like, "Is this a murder mystery?" And then I was like, "No," like, who murdered the Pope? Like, that's what I thought, and then it was like, "Oh, this guy is abusing this girl." Like, I did not know
Yeah.
what was gonna happen, like, everything was so intriguing to me, like, every character did not end up the way not just the end, obviously the end was like, "Wow," like, that's not what you expected at all, like, you could never even have guessed that, like, if you didn't know, but then, like, every
Yeah.
single part that happened was, like, not what you expected, like, literally, like, every turn was, like, just, like, what like, when the explosion happened, John was like, "What is going on now?" Like, we just were like, "This is so much," like, it was just,
That's
like,
true.
entertaining.
That I was like, "What?" No, the thing that, like, bothered me the most was this guy who was out here, like, buying votes and, like, pretending he wasn't. And it's
Which
like,
the Italian one or the
no, the white guy who, like, is in all those movies that we've seen a million times with the
Stanley Tucci?
glasses.
Are you talking
Uh,
about Stanley?
he's
Oh, John
distracting.
what's his name? Stanley Tucci was distracting. That guy was on SmartList. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm a huge SmartList fan, I listen every week. He was on SmartList, like, 2 weeks ago. What's his name? I'm gonna look because I listened to his
Well,
episode.
the reason I
He's
was
in
like,
The new Harry Potter.
the new Harry
John
Potter.
Lithgow. They're doing that Harry Potter show on HBO.
Oh, yeah, I don't wanna talk about that.
He's in it. He's, like, playing somebody, I don't know. I've never
Yeah,
seen
like,
Harry
if you want
Potter
my real thoughts on something, like, let's not gonna talk about that shit. But
before, but
Anyway, but my issue is, like, he's literally about to be the Pope. Like, and his conscience, like, do you have no conscience?
No, that guy
Like,
that's why he didn't win, like, thank God, like,
but I just couldn't believe it. Like you're really about to lie, steal, and cheat to be the Pope? Like, what? Like, I just am like, it just was the craziest thing to me. Like, you think God doesn't see what you're doing? Like, he sees you, what you're doing. And
and
you
they never
like,
really cleared up if the Pope asked him to do that stuff.
yeah, there was also that. I don't know. I don't know if it was like supposed to make
It
me
was like,
feel
"He asked
like
me."
popes are human too.
Yeah, I think the point
Like,
is
maybe
that,
my
like,
expectations shouldn't be so high, but, like, the idea of someone just, like, lying their way into becoming pope, and, like, I'm sure people have done things like that before, and it's just like, wow. Like, even the papacy isn't, like, clean of, like, even they have, like, smear which, like, obviously, we know what those priests were doing, but I don't know, like, it's just, like, the craziest I just couldn't believe it.
yeah. No, that is interesting. I never really, like, considered that. I just feel like in any situation, there's always a bad apple, you know, and, like, a bad actor.
Yeah, but it's not like he's, like, becoming president of the United States, like, he's becoming the
That's
pope.
true. That's true. I guess I more saw it, like, for
Like, it's, like,
dramatic
the
purposes.
closest, like it's, like, you're, like, the closest, like, person to God in a way,
Like, no,
right?
you are the leader of the
Of your
church.
church, and,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, I just thought it was so crazy,
No, it's true. And
like
that's why he didn't win because they all
no,
saw
and
through.
he shouldn't have, but, like, I just can't imagine, like, making it that far and, like, being able to live with that on your conscience.
He was getting grumpy when the votes weren't going his way. He was
No, they were
sad.
all getting so grumpy, and then that Italian guy just, like, going off, he was, like,
His
so annoyed,
vape.
you see him yeah, and then you
Yeah.
see him and then you see him, like, smacking that guy, I was
Yeah,
like, "This
it was
guy's
so funny.
nuts."
I mean, he's nuts, but, like, he was hilarious, and
No, it really was.
he kept hitting his vape. I was like,
But I do think it might be time for Stanley Tucci to take a step back from acting.
"It's not that. He shouldn't be taking a step in" like, Easy A, the dad, that is, like, a role for him. I think he's a great
Yeah,
actor.
he's a great actor.
I just don't wanna see him
In these critically acclaimed
agree.
movies, I literally was Drew goes, "What's that guy?" And I go, "Stanley Tucci." Like, the other people, like, I can't remember their names, I, like, know their characters. Him, I'm like, "Oh, Stanley Tucci," and his character is so annoying, like, "I don't want it," and then he wasn't about to get it, he's like, "Hey, like, that was mine, like, are you trying to take my" I was like, "Oh my god,"
That
eye
guy was
roll.
jealous.
I
That
was
guy was
so fucking
No,
jealous.
I thought it was like a not to use the word beautiful, but I did. I saw the movie twice. I really liked it. I thought it was like a
I
very
did too.
cool.
I thought the Ray Fiennes character was really good. He's actually in Harry Potter too, he's at Voldemort.
Yeah, he's dating Chelsea Handler, which, like, is makes me laugh.
Well, that's kinda cute.
Yeah, but I'm just like, "This guy's dating Chelsea Handler," like, it's funny.
He seems very serious.
Yeah, right. So I'm like, "Okay." But,
But no,
they
now I, like, want an insight on to, like, what happened at this conclave. Like, was there drama? Who were the front
I don't
runners? Who
think
were
there was because this happened really quick. So
Yeah,
I
but,
feel
like,
like
I didn't even see this guy in, like, the original list. Like, I don't really remember him.
he was on a list or
He was
2.
on the list.
I've seen his name.
I just saw a news thing of his brother saying that, like, he's known he was gonna be priest since 1st grade, and that someone came up to him and said, "You're gonna be the first American pope."
When I was at Catholic high school, people who were going into priesthood, which there was like one guy in my class, he like knew from like he was like always like doing that. Like he was gonna that was like his passion, you know. I feel like it's something you really have to be like extremely sure of, you know.
Yeah, I think we had, like, 2, like, someone who we thought was gonna be a nun and someone who we thought was gonna be a priest, and, like, he could be a priest. Yeah, I don't think he has a social media. I looked him up one time, couldn't find him, so could be a priest. I don't know. I doubt
But I
it.
just thought it was so good, and, like, I just thought it was a great story on, like, how, like, the right choice and the right person, like, wins when, like, it's just, like, it was, like shows, like, everything happens for a reason, and, like, it just, like, is, like,
100%.
everything's meant to be, and, like, the person who's selected is, like, the best person, and it's, like it was, like, I thought it was gonna be, like, a little slanderous, to be honest, on, like,
I kind of did
religion,
too. I didn't think it was.
and
I
I felt like
actually
it
it
was
made me yeah.
a highlight, a spotlight on, like, that people are good and, like, that the right like, God is, like, real and, like, God
Yeah.
intervenes in different situations to, like, make things come true, and, like, it was, like, putting a highlight on that, like, for me, so I really enjoyed it.
No, I totally agree. Like, I watched it and I was kind of like, maybe I would be Catholic. Like, I don't know, maybe Catholic curious. Like, I've been a little and now I'm thinking about it more. My husband is Catholic, so it's not like I'm like it wouldn't be that big of a jump. And I went to
Yeah.
Catholic school. Like, I essentially am Catholic except for just like non-writing.
That's literally me, and John
I
my
did
husband and I
I did all
are
the
in
work.
the journey. We're starting the journey of our transition soon, so
Yes.
but there's also
So,
another
yeah,
movie there's another movie really similar to this that was Oscar nominated. It's called Two Popes, and it's about the transition from Pope Benedict to Pope Francis because Pope Benedict did
yes.
not pass away. He like passed it on to Francis, and that movie is amazing also because it shows like Pope Benedict like when he meets Francis, he realizes that he is not meant to be the Pope because he's like I'm not good. Like I'm not good enough for this. Like you are good. Like you are a good person. And he like realizes that it's just like not for him anymore and like he is like failing in health and all this stuff, but it just like shows how they're so different. Like Pope Benedict is like traditional, conservative, and Pope Francis is like very like liberal, like a little more like loose. You know, they have like
Yeah.
totally different views, but they learn a lot through each other, and it's like a really beautiful story about friendship. So that one is so good
Yeah.
too.
Okay, I
Uh,
need to watch that.
but no, I really loved it. There's a one of the Rafe, whatever
Ray Fiennes.
his quote that says that in the movie it says something like
Yeah, when he's doing his little speech
when he says that what's the word like not confirmation but oh certainty is the enemy of unity
of yeah.
and I like love that like I always
No,
think
me
about
and
that
Drew both were like, "Hmm." Like,
no
we
and it's
both
like
really connected to it. So,
yeah
I liked it. I love when, like, art meets life and, like, it
Mhm.
all kind of combines. So, I loved the little, like, real life to movie Venn diagram.
it was interesting that that happened this year but I highly
Um,
recommend Two Popes like that was a really
okay,
good one
I'm actually gonna watch that. Me and Drew are, like, in the mood.
yeah
And then the
John
next
loved that one like he liked it more than Conclave like we loved
okay.
it
Okay, then I'm gonna make Drew watch it. And the next biggest thing that happened this week in a complete, other side, it was the Met Gala.
yeah and I'm about to rip people to shreds in my hat and my
Super
sweatshirt
yeah, no, literally. Super fine what was it? Super fine
tailoring
tailoring black style or something like that.
yes, I wanna get it right, but, it was I was like this happens every year where I'm like, "I don't get the theme. I don't know what we're doing here." Like, what
I
it was
actually think this was one of the more concrete themes there's been in a long, long time.
super fine tailoring black style.
Super fine tailoring black style.
So, I was like, "I don't know." I mean, I figured, like, this is the route I was gonna go, but I wasn't, like, exactly sure. You never know. Like, sometimes like, literally, I was in college when camp happened, and
Yeah,
I
we
was literally
were.
like yeah, and I was, literally like, "Oh, they're going camping." Like, I didn't understand what camp was, like, I didn't realize that
Oh
until
my
after,
god.
like so, like, just different themes, like the sleeping beau the last theme, like, sleeping whatever, like, I didn't
Yeah.
really know where that was going, like, I just like, you can think of what it's gonna be, but then when you see it, you it's just, like, you know,
Well,
different.
and I think one, it was a concrete style, and two, honestly, I think this would be a really cool exhibit to see.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I feel
saw
like
her
this was one of the first ones that I'm like, oh, like I would really want to go see that exhibit.
yeah, me too, and there
I
was a
think it would
lot
be
of,
really cool to see.
Virgil Abloh, like, a lot of his stuff was in there.
Yes,
So, I thought that was really cool. Like, I saw a
a
video of
lot of respect to him.
Gigi Hadid was, like, sobbing, and they were like, "What's making you so sad?" And she's like, "Oh, it just, like, makes me miss him, and, like, it's so beautiful." And I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, no, that was really sweet.
But I
But
thought this year
who
there
is
was,
your
like
who is your best dress?
okay, well, I just wanna say something. Like, I feel like
Okay,
there weren't a lot of, like, really bad dressed people because it was, like, a
I
suit, which
agree.
I feel like is kind of, like, really in line with way people are dressing, like, right now in general.
Yeah,
Like, the theme was, like, kind of current with, like, current style, like, very monotone, like, looks, like,
yeah.
no one did anything that was, like, I mean, there were some that were like, "What the hell?" But there were some that were like
What the hell?
I know we have a disagreement on one
Oh
person,
my
but
god.
my best dressed was, what's her name? I took a picture of her. I don't she's not even, like, that famous, like, that's the thing. There was also a lot of,
Tiana
like
Taylor.
no, Laura Harriere in Gap.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes,
That
yes.
was amazing. I
Yeah,
loved that.
she looked amazing. I also really liked Doechii.
Doechie's on my list. She's amazing.
Did you
Sophia
see her
Richie,
screaming at those people?
I saw.
I kind of loved it.
She, like, apologized. I don't know. It doesn't
Not
make
really
me not
even. She was like, "Yeah, I was anxious." I'm just like, honestly,
it
like,
doesn't make me not like her, to be honest. Like, I
no,
don't
people were like, "This is so bad," and I was like, honestly, she was about to go to her first Met Gala. Let a bitch fucking freak out and scream at her team, and then later in front of them be like, "Sorry, I freaked out," and then go,
I'm
"Okay,
sure she's been on a team with these people for years. Like, they know her, they get her, like, that's her team, like,
yeah."
they
Like she
work
was
with her
freaking
every
out. Leave
day.
her alone. Like, let people scream at people. Like it's just not that big of a deal. Like you don't even know what's going on. No, everyone was like, how dare she do that? I was like,
It
shut
didn't
up.
offend me. I don't
Me
have any
neither.
thought like, I actually really like her. I think she's really talented.
Same. Big fan. And
Um,
I thought she looked amazing. I loved her outfit. And I loved her
loved
cigar.
no, loved. That was so cute. Sophia Richie, I mean, she
Yes.
just looked gorgeous as usual. Lana Del Rey and Valentino was a really beautiful with the alligator clip.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
I liked it. Miranda Kerr and Dior, really cool.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I was
Uh,
into it.
Nell Monet and Tom Brown, that was really
Yes, of course,
fun.
of course. That was really good. I mean,
She's a really
she never goes wrong,
yeah,
really.
yeah. I thought that one of the better dressed couples was Nick Jonas and Priyanka.
I know, I thought the same thing.
Her jewelry is really what shines for me.
They looked really good. You do have a
Yeah,
person Lindsay sent me, like, her best and worst, and, like, this might be a crazy thing to say, like, I thought Sabrina Carpenter looked fine. I
I
just
liked
feel
it.
like this outfit, like, I think we can all say that, like, when people think of, like, iconic Met outfits, just in general, that outfit that Kendall Jenner wore
I know.
comes to mind,
It's
and
true.
this is the same thing.
Was
So,
that her
like, that
camp outfit?
I don't even know what it was, but, like, I feel like if you search Kendall Jenner Met, like, that is the first photo that comes up, and, like, I don't know. I just feel like if I was Sabrina Carpenter, I would have been like, "This is too similar." Like, it's literally the same thing.
I think that's true, but I think for me it's so her, and I like
It
when
is,
people
and I
dress
think
on
that's
brand.
I think she looks really good. I think it's right on brand. My big issue with it was just that, like, it is the exact same thing. Like, I literally saw that and I was like, "Oh, she copied Kendall Jenner's outfit from 100 years ago."
I see what you
And
mean.
low-key, I'm sure Kendall Jenner is so pissed that she did not save that outfit for this one
No, literally.
because
She's
she
like,
did not look that good. She was like, "Eh."
well, that's for later. Um,
Yeah, Zendaya looked
Tiana
really
Taylor
good.
Tiana Taylor really did something cool with her,
No,
like,
she did.
accessories and, like, the stripes and, like, the
She slayed that.
tailoring.
She could work on her interview skills, but she slayed that.
I didn't catch that.
You didn't watch the Vogue live stream?
Like, on and off, but I didn't
To
catch
be
her.
honest, like, you didn't miss anything, it was horrible.
What I saw was a lot of just, like, weird stuff, so I was kinda, like,
No,
doing background
honestly, I was
stuff.
sitting there like, "Why am I watching this?" Like, it actually makes me like, they need to work on that because that I watched that and said, "I'll just skip it next year and I'll just fucking look at their website."
Kiki wasn't working.
No, and it was just, like, awkward and, like, it was no like, they kept, I literally was like, "Oh, no one came to the Met Gala," and then I looked at pictures and I was like, "Why didn't they interview half these people?"
I didn't even see Cynthia Erivo until, like, I saw a picture of her at partying, and I was like, "She was there?" I totally missed that
No,
she
I
was even
know, and
there.
there were some people that, like, obviously were late, but their choices of who they chose to, like, interview at the time, it was really strange. Obviously, shout out to Rihanna, looked
Yeah.
amazing,
Marc
and she
Jacobs?
was pregnant, which I feel like what no one is saying is I think ASAP Rocky just got off.
He did.
So she was pregnant in first trimester pregnant, and I don't know if they're married, but her man was, like, maybe gonna go to jail.
No, I know. That's probably why
Girl,
sh
she's a strong woman. That is
yeah.
so much to be going through. Like, that is so stressful. Like, she puts all pregnant ladies to shame, truly. Like, I
I
are
really
literally
like
I think about her watch like, when she did the Super Bowl, and I
yeah.
was
Oh,
like,
yeah. This and that
and then I was pregnant, and then I was like, "How did she do that?"
and this.
And this, and she's dealing with all that shit with ASAP and all that stuff, like,
Well, that's done.
girl,
So
it
hopefully
is
she can
done,
rest.
but, like, no, I'm sure she's over it now, and she's, like, fine, but no, she always is slaying, like, I'm obsessed with her,
She
but
looked really, really good.
she looked really good.
What's her name? Fuck, sorry. Monica Barbaro
Yeah, she looked
in
really good too.
Dior. I thought everyone who was in Dior I mean, this is kind of very Dior, like, this theme, so I thought
It is.
everyone who was in Dior looked like Miranda Kerr was also in Dior. I thought she looked really cool. Vicky Waterhouse was wearing a similar look, which I thought she's, like, just
Yeah, she
so
looked
pretty.
amazing. Where's Rob? Go
No,
together.
where the fuck is Rob?
Like, go together, come on. Well, his ex is there.
Who?
The Twigs girl.
Who cares? She was probably there last year when they went together.
Oh, I just wanted him there. She's gross to me, that Twigs girl. She put, like, Northwest in one of her music videos. Like, what are you doing?
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. It's like, what the
She was
fuck
on
is
Jake
this?
Shane. She was, like, very interesting.
Really? Oh, I should
Yeah.
listen to that.
Shabuzi looked so
Yeah,
cool.
Shabuzi looks really good.
Like, good for
I love
him.
him. Yeah,
Good for him. I thought Jenna Ortega did something different, and I really, like, thought that was nice. Like, a little
I
bit of, like,
agree.
the measuring tape, that's cool. That's unique. I like
Yeah,
the beat.
I like the beat.
I really liked Kerry Washington.
Yes, I
I thought
agree.
that was really I really liked the white stuff. Like, I kinda thought that was, like, really
Yeah.
fun. Like,
Well,
it just
you can really see the tailoring.
yeah, I
You
think
can
so
really
too.
see how, like, Zendaya looks so good. You can
Jasmine
really
Tookes, that's a tailored
yes,
suit
that's
with
a
the cape.
tailored suit. But
Love.
what are some of your worsts?
Okay.
Drag
First
her.
of all, Gayle King.
Come for her.
Gayle King, I'll come for you. Like,
All Gayle King had to do was just keep her head down.
she need after Space, she needs to stay lay low.
That's
If
all she had to do, and then she wore this to the Met Gala.
this is a hot take, but Patrick Schwarzenegger looked like a literal clown. What is
I
this
thought
bag?
he looked good. I thought he looked good.
Why?
I don't know, like, I honestly I didn't see the bag. I only saw him when he was getting interviewed. He was
I
not
saw him
holding the
doing
bag.
it, walking around with his bag.
I only saw him getting interviewed with the other girl from White Lotus.
I think if he didn't have the bag or the gloves, it would be fine, but the bag just, like, sent me.
I just think he looks good in the yellow.
The yellow's nice, like, that doesn't bother me, it's the
Oh,
bag.
see, I didn't see it like this. I only saw him being interviewed with the girl with the teeth. They came with his White
Haley
Lotus
would.
co-star. I think she's standing behind him, like with those long straps. And like, I just thought he looked good, and I was like, guys, he looks so good that everyone just dragged me. They were like, he looks fucking horrible. Kara
Well,
looks
he
like
does.
trash.
Shakira, girl, like,
Oh my god, wait, we forgot to mention this. Um, Anna Ross looked so
amazing.
good.
Yeah, she was really good.
And then she was, well, I think this is why this whole night for me was slightly a disappointment because she was like one of the first big celebrities to get to walk the carpet. And I couldn't see her face. Like, they were just like doing it. And I was like, who is that? And like, they interviewed her daughter, Tracy Ellis, afterwards. And
Mhm.
she's like, my mom just has a way to like stop time. And she like totally did. Like, I literally was like, oh my God, who is that? Who is that? And then it was her. Like, I literally thought it was me, Rihanna.
Really?
And then it because I couldn't see her face, like it just her
Yeah.
big hat was covering, and I was like, "Oh my
Okay.
god, is this Rihanna? Like, holy shit, who is this?" And it was Anna Ross, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! Like, holy shit, this is gonna be so good." And then I just feel like that was like the big moment, and then like another big moment just never really happened.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't really watching because I was, like, driving home, but I kinda
You
saw
were
stuff. I thought
definitely the worst. My worst dressed is Lisa Rinna's daughter, whatever her name is.
okay, I actually feel like this without the white, like, the tan part wouldn't have been so bad.
I don't really care about that. I just don't know why she's there.
No. Why is she there? She is a high fashion model, and there are a lot of high fashion models
She
there.
is, but I just like what has she done? Like she looks like a freak. She's dressed like a freak. The whole thing is just like she acts like a freak. Like I can't with her. I can't.
I like, the idea of red lace, but it just, like, was weird execution.
Yeah,
It was
like it
weird.
actually looks bad. And
Yeah.
she looks bad and I don't think she should be there.
No, me
Like
neither.
I'm sorry, where's Addison Rae? Where's Alex Earl? Why the fuck is this bitch here? Like what?
No, there's a lot of people who weren't there that should have been there.
Like I'm sorry, the fact that Alex Earl and her sister weren't there, disgraceful.
I wonder if they were invited.
They should say because if they weren't, disgraceful. And
So
that this
my
girl is
worst
here.
dress is Halle Berry. Like, she is one of the most beautiful women in the world. Like, she is iconic
Yeah.
for being beautiful, and her body's amazing, I'm not saying that. I just don't know, this is just, like I don't know, it's just, like, you could see her literal, like,
Coochie.
vagina. It's like
We can see your coochie.
yeah, I saw this TikTok where it was like, Halle Coochie Berry. I don't know who said it, but it was really funny.
No, this is awful. Like, it's just so I will say, at least some of these people like took a risk. Gail King took a risk. It didn't pay off.
Halle Berry took a risk. Heidi Klum looked so bad. She didn't take a risk, and she just looked
She just
awful.
looked dumb. But like I just feel like you could have played it easy like Hailey Bieber and just
Okay,
like
I wanna talk about that because
just wear
that
an oversized blazer.
Hailey Bieber actually pissed me off. Oh,
She
Miley
just had a
Cyrus got
baby, leave her alone.
no, she had a baby over a year ago, and so
No,
did
she
Sophia
didn't. We had a baby at the same time.
okay, well, Sophia Richie's baby was born at the same time. We're
No,
not
Sophia
judging.
Richie's baby was born a year ago.
Okay. You know what? It's not about that. She is literally wearing a skin tight dress. Miley Cyrus, though, really quick,
Not
bad.
good.
But
Yeah.
let me just say, as far as Hailey Bieber goes, we have decided that, and I love her. Like, I love her. But like everything she does is like becomes famous as far as her looks. If you are going to the Met Gala, you should not be able to wear something that you could pull out of your closet. It should be something that is like
Yeah,
so
that's
couture,
true.
so fitted. I own that dress. I could get those tights and I could buy those shoes off Amazon. Like, it's really not special.
No, you're not wrong.
Like,
I agree with you. I
she's
kinda
like
just
a
am like,
suit girl. Wear
I
something cool.
I just feel like she was like, "I have to go." It'd be the easiest thing.
Then don't go. Like, then don't go at all.
Maybe she had to go. She has to work. She has a baby. Leave her alone. You're a mom shamer, you piece of shit.
I am not a mom shamer. If you got invited to the Met Gala, you just had a baby 6, 7 months ago. If you got invited to the Met Gala, you would.
No, I wouldn't wear that. I would, but she's
Right.
been 1,000 times. She's already had her moment.
Okay, well, it's just like, don't go.
Gosh, you're killing me.
But you know who wasn't there, who usually is there? Well, I think they've been a few times, is Brooklyn and Nicola, not Nicole. And they found themselves in the news again this week as far as the feud goes.
I
And
know.
I just find this story so interesting. I have followed Nicola for about 4 years now on Instagram, and I followed her originally when she was getting married because her and I were getting married around the same time. So I was like, oh, okay, like
Yeah.
another girly, like influencer bride. And she used to post like a lot of like really good, like influencing content. Like she used to post like a lot of like good stuff. And now she just like doesn't even post anymore. And if she does, it's like depressing, like stuff about how like she's sad. But her and Victoria are feuding
Yeah.
again. And it makes me sad, but I feel like this is just classic Clash of the Divas. I feel like Victoria, like people are saying that they're protecting themselves from Victoria's narcissism. Maybe it's true, okay? She's fucking Victoria Beckham. She's Posh Spice. She's literally like Spice Girls, pop star, fashion designer, influencer, millionaire,
Yeah.
wife to David Beckham. Like, yes, maybe she is a little bit of a diva. She is a famous diva. She is fucking Posh
She's a
Spice.
diva.
This is who she is. And she seems to be lovely. Other members of the family
Well,
seem to really like her.
Lindsay, here's the issue is Brooklyn Beckham married his mother,
No, he married
and
a
now they don't
girl.
like each other. No, that's what I'm saying. He married his mother. She looks like the mom, she acts like the mom, she is the mom.
She
And now
wants
they
to love. This is the
well
issue.
she wants to be.
She wants to
She's
be
not good
so
enough.
I've this is where I'm going with the Instagram thing. I followed her on Instagram for 4 years. Her content has shifted from model, influencer, this, that, to actor, writer, director.
Be
Her
more
and
serious.
Brooklyn, she's so serious. She wants to be taken seriously so badly. She literally wrote, directed, and starred in her own movie that her billionaire dad funded for her, that she had a whole premiere for and everything. And it literally, like, it was called
What?
Lola. Yeah, it was called Lola. I don't think it did anything. And she was like, this is my film that I
I've
made.
never
And
even heard of that.
look it up. It's real. And she wants to be taken so seriously. She wants to act. She wants to do movies. She was in this one show that was on Peacock called Chippendales for a little bit. I think it got canceled. Like, she wants so badly to be taken seriously and wants to be like, I'm famous too. And I think she sees Victoria as like, oh, like, I feel like Victoria could lift her up and they could band together.
No,
But I think
exactly.
they're both just like diva girlies. And like, Victoria's like, I'm not fucking doing this with this girl who wants to be taken so seriously. Like, you have to work your way up. Like, I'm sure Victoria like had to work her way up through the entertainment industry. Like, I'm sure she's frustrated with Nepo baby Nicola. I mean, her parents are billionaires. Like, they're just both
Yeah.
divas.
No, they are. Like, there's someone's gonna have to bend the knee, and it's not gonna be Victoria. It's
And
not.
it's like everybody, like Lexi, not to bring back Summer House, Lexi Wood dated Brooklyn, and she says that they're a beautiful, lovely family. And not that she would say anything bad, but like they seem very, like they do stuff as a family. I watched her documentary. I'm obsessed with them. Like, I think they're an amazing family. And I mean, it was a documentary, so I don't know if it was propaganda, but they seem to
Yeah.
be a very, very close family. All of the kids have significant others, and they all are like together all the time. They're posting
Yeah.
together, they're
You just
out
have to
together.
lick Victoria's ass. And I would.
Fine. Like,
I would.
literally same. Like, she's fucking Victoria Beckham. Like, sorry, you're Nicola Peltz. Like, Yes, you maybe someday will work your way to being famous, but like at this point in time, like you are literally just a nepo baby. And it's like we all saw the text from her wedding. We all saw the drama with the wedding planner. We all saw that we know she's a diva. And so like she's a diva and so is Victoria and like that's that. Like
But Victoria's the ultimate diva.
she's a diva for a living. What do you expect? What that's like Megan going into the royal family and literally being like, I didn't think they were gonna be so like serious and like not fun and not like me. It's like
What did you expect?
literally like what do you expect when you're marrying fucking into the Beckham
I just like
family?
want to know what they fight about. Like, what is she so mad
She's
about?
saying that her parents are narcissistic. His parents are narcissistic.
Okay. And she's
Probably.
not?
They probably are. They're
Okay.
literally billionaires.
No, this though that comparison to Megan is perfect because it's literally like,
Thank you.
yeah, you married into Victoria Beckham and David Beckham's family. You didn't think they were a
And then
little
they're like
obsessed with
fleeing the
themselves?
country like Meghan and Harry. They're moving to America. They live in Florida.
They
The
live in
Beckhams live in
Florida.
London. Yeah, they live in Palm Beach. They live on like Jeffrey Epstein, like that Palm Beach, West Palm. They're literally billionaires. Her dad is a literal billionaire.
And she's like trying so hard to be a star. And
So
it's
hard. And it's
never
like it's
gonna
not
happen.
landing. They just launched a hot sauce brand. Never heard of it probably. It's called Cloud9. The only
I
reason I know is because
searched,
I
it's
follow
so
her.
funny. I searched Lola and it just came up with the blanket. I had to like search like Nicola Peltz.
No, it's what is the ranking of that movie on Rotten Tomatoes?
On Rotten Tomatoes, it is a 56%.
Out of 100.
IMDb, it's 3.8 out of 10. Yikes. Yikes. No, big yikes. This is like extremely embarrassing.
She wrote
Her
it.
brother's in it too.
Yes. And the dad funded him, like 90% sure.
Well, yeah, no shit. Oh my god, this is so funny.
No, but that's what I'm saying about her. Like she
Oh
wants
my god,
to
the brother's so try hard too. I'm
They
cracking
both are.
up.
They wanna be artiste, and she used to post, like, cute, fun stuff, like, exactly what you'd want from her, like, when
Like literally, I'm sorry. Like, why can't I be a billionaire? Like the way I would just like not bother anyone.
no,
Like I would just
literally,
keep to
she's using her
myself.
powers for bad.
No, like just keep to yourself. Like be fun.
Okay.
Do fun things. Be like Alex Earl. Show us on your jet and like have a good time. Stop bringing us down. I mean, like
All she does is
my
post about
mother-in-law is so annoying. Just like shut the fuck up.
literally, all she does is post about her grandma passed away this year, and she was, like, very close with her, and so every day she posts about how sad she is about it, which, like, okay, I'm sorry, but, I don't know, like, show me more.
No, it's really true. It's
And, like,
this is so
she is
funny.
friends with Selena Gomez, like, is she? Isn't she? They're
I
not
don't
seen together.
I mean, no, I don't think they're probably like friends
They used
anymore.
to have sleepovers all the time back in the old OG days of her content. Like, I'm a loyal Nicola follower. I've been
Yeah,
around.
like back when she was fun and normal, but
Like,
now she's annoying and no one likes her.
they have a hot sauce brand. I just like I don't know. Like, she seems like she used to do these like Vogue interviews and she seemed like very cool and normal. I don't know. I just don't know.
No, I think just like I mean,
And maybe
this is
she's
a
just so out of touch.
actually Lyndsey, this is a fabulous transition into the episode of Hacks because this is literally the way that fucking Ava or Hannah or whatever the fuck her name is acting,
Eva.
who's so concerned about everyone's seeing her as being
Yeah.
so serious and like all this stuff, and it's just like just it doesn't matter. Like why do you care what people think about you so much?
And by
Why?
the way, you are serious. You're a daughter of a billionaire and you're married into the Beckham family. If no one takes you seriously, then that's fucking crazy because I took you seriously. That's why I followed you. And now you're making me think you're crazy because you're trying
Yeah.
so hard.
Now I
Don't
don't. Now,
try so hard.
now I think you're a loser.
Right. Like
Exactly.
I thought you were so cool because you're married in the Beckham family. You're a daughter of a billionaire. You had a beautiful beachside wedding in Palm Beach. It was amazing, iconic,
Yeah.
literally an iconic Nepo baby wedding.
And now
And
you're
now,
sitting here trying to get sympathy from me, being like, my mother-in-law's a narcissist. Okay, I don't
obviously,
really
she is.
obviously and honestly, I don't really give a shit.
Right, exactly.
I
That's
don't
like
really
saying
give a
Queen
shit.
isn't nice to me. Right.
Queen Elizabeth is mean. I don't really give a fuck. She's Queen
Obviously, she
Elizabeth.
is.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Like, my God, you're a billionaire and your mother-in-law is mean to you. I don't give a shit. Get over it.
And your mother-in-law is Victoria Beckham. Like,
And your mother-in-law's like, yeah, get over yourself, loser. But that gives me a little smile on my face. I'm like, what a fucking loser. I mean, money can't buy a class.
she used to have class. She did. Like, I swear
She
she
did.
did.
And now she doesn't. Now she's making weird movies about with her with the big smoky eye, smoking cigarettes.
No, she's literally, like, smoking cigarettes the whole movie, like, with her, like, midriff out.
We get it. You're skinny and you
I mean,
smoke cigarettes. We get it. We
she
get
is
it.
really pretty. She's really pretty.
I don't know. She looks a little weird looking to me. Her and her weird brother are sitting there like two little robots. Like I can't. I actually
No,
can't. They look
she's
like
really
freaks.
pretty. She's really pretty.
Okay, I think she looks like a freak.
Okay.
Freak.
I hope she doesn't come for us one day in this clip when
She's
we're
never gonna
famous.
see this, and I don't care. And if she does, girl, get over
No,
yourself. Like, it's your mother-in-law. Like, move on. Your mother-in-law's Victoria Beckham. Like, okay, this just live your life. Have some fun.
I
Shut
know.
up.
No, if it were me, I'd be like,
Go
literally
to
like, can
go to
I
a soccer game. Like, have a good time. Jeez.
if it were me, I'd literally be like, can I intern at literally be an intern at
No, like
Victoria Beckham?
I have an extremely hot take, and like I'm gonna say it. And my hot take is like obviously there's extenuating circumstances, and I've seen the videos, and when people are like I've met a few people that have just told me nonstop about their issues with dealing with a narcissist. I was married to a narcissist and blah 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 blah. And she talked about it so much to the point where I was like, oh, you're a narcissist and you have a fucking issue
I
because
have
you were
I
married to
know
a
what you're talking
narcissist and now you're like, how am I supposed to be the person who's number one if this guy's trying to be number one? And I sat there for 3 hours listening to this woman tell me about it and I was like, oh, you're a narcissist.
who?
So I think it just this fucking random bitch at Lake of the Ozarks who would not shut the fuck up about how she escaped her narcissistic husband. And I literally was like, I get it. Like you both are obsessed with yourselves and she made a whole podcast about it. It's a whole thing. And I'm like, oh,
I
you're a
have thought
narcissist.
I have seen some things where it's like sometimes people like I get what you're saying, like they
No,
take
like
on the trait.
obviously if you're in like an abusive I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about
Yeah.
you. I'm talking about Nicola Peltz Beckham here, who's like will not shut the fuck up about how her mother-in-law's a narcissist. And it's kind of like it's probably bothering you so much because you are one.
Because you are one. Right. No, that's
Look in the
exactly
mirror.
right. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. It's
Yes.
Clash
You
of the Divas.
Clash of the Divas, two divas. Who will win?
Victoria, she's more
Yeah,
seasoned.
she
Like
better. Brooklyn, don't you dare turn your mother like that. Boy moms for life.
they were literally just at, and I'm sure Victoria is not the most pleasant person to be around. Like, I'm sure.
I mean, she
And
seems
maybe
nice
she is.
enough. She lets her little kids bring their random boyfriends and girlfriends everywhere. Like that's nice.
Cruz and his girlfriend did a song at the birthday party, a
Yeah,
solo.
aren't they like 10?
No, they're like our age.
They were little.
Nicola and Brooklyn are exactly our age. And then the brother's like 2 years younger. So they're like,
Oh, they're in their
they have a
20s.
young daughter who's like,
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. I was like, I'm
she's,
thinking
she,
of
she's still like probably 14 or 15 now. She's older now.
yeah.
They're
She
getting
lets.
old.
I don't know. To me, they seem cool. They seem nice enough. So I'm done. I'm done
If
listening to
I
this
was
bitch.
in Victoria Beckham's family, I would be literally like, how can I help? What do you need?
But also, you
You
have to
want me
think
to
about it
live in
though.
the
But
basement?
also,
I'll
like,
move
you're
in.
obsessed. But then in this scenario, you're obsessed with yourself and you also have more money than them. Well, her family does. She doesn't. There's always that aspect of it, too. It's like, I'm sure Victoria. But I think the other thing is she probably wants Victoria Beckham to respect her. And Victoria Beckham's like, how can I fucking respect you? Like, you've never worked for anything in your life.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
And I will say David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, even though Victoria Beckham's dad did drive a Bentley or
Rolls Royce.
a Rolls Royce, like
Love
they
her.
both are extremely hardworking people. So I'm sure
David
they
Beckham literally, you can't just be an athlete, a nepo athlete. Like that's like
well,
you have to
and he
actually
grew up
work.
extremely poor. He did all the like
Like yeah,
no, like it's not like his parents were paying for him to be all these trained. Like he worked at it and so did she and like they made the life that they live in and I'm sure they have zero respect for this girl who has $1 billion and her dad is buying her movies and she's like, you're fucking obsessed with yourself and she's like, yeah, I fucking deserve it. I worked for this. What did you do, bitch?
have you seen that video where they're asking what it's like the difference, Victoria, and they're like, what's the difference between being a mother and a mother-in-law? And she's like, Nicola, she's very passionate about what she does. And it's like, oh, it's like,
LOL.
oh.
I
Victoria and
mean,
I
of
are birthday twins, so I kind of feel like I have to take her side.
course you are. And of course her
April, and we're
birthstone's a diamond.
we're
Of course her
diamond.
birthstone's a diamond. Maybe Nicola's August. That's why she's pissed. It's a paradox. I mean, I get it, queen. I get it. I'd be mad
I don't know.
Who
Anyways,
knows?
I want nothing but recovery for these 2. They go on and off, in and out of
I
feud
mean,
often.
I hope the best for them, but that was a kind of me trying to get it. We did watch Hacks. There was only 1 episode, but it was good,
Oh,
and
yeah, sorry, I forgot that we were going there.
I like Hacks,
I love
okay?
Hacks.
Lyndsey keeps sending me fucking what do you keep sending me? Those little, like, videos of people with, like, sad music behind Deborah and
It's like,
Ava.
edits
Little
of
edits. Lyndsey
yeah,
keeps sending me edits of Deborah and
and
Ava
Ava, like,
fucking
fighting, and it's like,
fighting and, like,
"Party
making up and,
party
like,
for you, party for you."
no, literally. I mean,
I love that
it
song,
did
by the
break my
way.
heart when they were like
Party for you.
she lives at my guest house. She's like, "Yeah, I didn't know her that well." I was like,
No, that was not nice.
stabbed in the heart. I mean, it was a fine episode, and something I didn't need to see, though, was, like, Ava
No.
butt ass naked
Ooh,
getting
I
eaten
know, I
out.
was like, "My god." Jump scare.
I was literally like, "What?" Like, we didn't need that. Was
No.
that the first? Was
Also,
she naked at all in the first episodes? I don't
I
think
think
so.
she had a few sex scenes with that one guy who jumped off the roof or whatever.
But I don't think we saw her like, that was like we saw her boobs. I don't think we
We've
saw
seen
her
her boobs
boobs.
before. We
We
have.
have? Okay.
Yes. She had that girlfriend, yes. So,
She didn't need to do that. I
I
was
know,
like,
that was, like, a
"What the
lot.
fuck is this?"
I just wanna give a shout out to a show that has been really true and dear to my heart for the past 2 weeks, and a show that my husband and I have been, like, literally obsessed with, and that's Righteous Gemstones, and
Yeah?
I love that show. Danny McBride is a genius. Walton Goggins is underrated. Really,
I don't think he's
like,
underrated anymore.
not anymore, but, like, he's
He
amazing.
was.
Okay,
No, I need to
I
watch that.
watched him in White Lotus. I just wanna say this here. I watched him on White Lotus, and I was like, "I don't really care for this man. He's really weird, and I don't like his character, and spoiler alert, I don't like what he did in the end to Chelsea."
Yeah.
However, I watch him on Righteous Gemstones, and I'm like, the range that this man has, like, his characters could
Incredible
not be
range.
different. It's,
And
like,
he
amazing.
said it was a week he literally finished White Lotus and then went into Righteous
So,
Gemstones.
by the way, John and I were like, he definitely just got back from filming White Lotus because he goes and he's, like, so tan, and he's, like, in the show, and I'm like, it's the final season, so, like, it's definitely, like, he's, like, fresh
Oh my
off White
god.
Lotus. I'm like,
It's
he literally just
hilarious.
got back from Thailand
No,
because
I
he's tan.
watched the first season. Me and Drudy to get into it.
It's so good. The last season is now, and Bradley Cooper is in the, like, first episode as, like, a prequel to show the history of the family, and that episode was so good.
I need to watch it. We watched the first season, like, I don't know why we stopped watching.
It's, like, a little out. Like, it's not it should never be critically acclaimed. Like, it is so
It
ridiculous and
should
weird.
it
But
should
it's,
never be
like
critically acclaimed. No,
but I think
all my husband wants to do is watch fucking different versions of Yellowstone. We watched Landman, it was hell. Hell.
that show was disgusting.
It was so bad. I've never
That's
watched a
okay.
worse show. And he's always sitting there like, "It's good," and, like, he knows it's bad, but he just forces me to sit there and finish it. Hell. So,
It's
no,
not
we
good.
don't watch anything good, we watch fucking Landman, kill me. So,
Well,
that's what
I
I
think that
mean, we
Drew would
finished it,
like
thank God.
this.
I mean, I'm trying. I tried to get I mean, I cannot believe I got him to watch Conclave. I just, like, was like, "Hey, that's
Did he
Conclave."
like it?
He loved it.
Okay.
I don't know what
Yeah.
I did to convince him, but he just, like, watched it on a weeknight.
It's critically acclaimed.
He doesn't care about that stuff. He thinks critically acclaimed stuff is bad.
Well, this one was good.
It was. No, he would watch Peaky Blinders literally 400 times in a row if I let him. That's all he wrote. He's like, "Can we watch Peaky Blinders again?" I'm like, "No,
You know what
we're
John's
watching
watching
Peaky Blinders."
for the 4th time, and that's my cue to go upstairs and go lay in bed and watch Below Deck or whatever, one of my shows. He's watching Better Call Saul for the 4th time. He likes it better than Breaking Bad. He's obsessed with this show.
I haven't seen or heard of either.
You
I mean,
haven't Breaking Bad?
I never
You've
watched
never
it.
Yeah, but you never heard of it?
I mean, I've heard of it. I've never heard of Here Comes Saul or whatever.
Better Call Saul is the lawyer. It's also critically acclaimed. It won, like, some Emmys back in the at the same time, but it's a prequel about the lawyer of the guy from Breaking Bad. So it's literally, like, about his, like, lawyer, his, like, drug cartel lawyer. It's really interesting, actually. I just, like, am not as into it as John is. It's really good,
I don't
but
like negative shows.
it's, like, the lawyer's very quirky and weird. Do you know who Bob Odenkirk is? The
No.
actor? It's played by him. He's very quirky. He's, like, a quirky
I do know.
yeah, so he's, like, very, like he's, like, a wheelin' dealin', like, billboard actor or billboard lawyer, like, he's, like, a
Yeah.
that's, like he's meant to be like
He's
his so
shisty.
it's not dark because he's such, like, a little, like, little
Yeah, but that's why I never watched Breaking Bad. I only watched the first episode, and I did really like the part where they were like breaking down the chemistry of them. I'll literally never forget this. They were like, wasn't enough. They're like doing all the chemistry for your body. And then there was like a tiny bit left, and she was like, maybe that's your soul. I was like, oh. And that's all I remember from Breaking Bad.
I don't like that show. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, I'm not gonna watch it, so not for me. I need to
John will
watch
love
Mad
it.
Men. That's what I think I could get Drew to
Yeah,
watch.
that's a list that's on our list too.
Mad Men.
Yeah. We
But
just need to get
anyway.
through Righteous Gemstones. But Walton Goggins is on SNL this week, so I will be watching that.
Ooh, yeah. Lyndsey's always watching SNL, and I watch it the next
I
day on TikTok.
John and I randomly just literally like we don't even try. We're not scheduling. Like we just never miss SNL. It just like happens to be on when we're in our Saturday night like watching TV.
Which is kind of crazy because it's on so late. Like, that's why I can't watch it.
10 p.m.
That's so late
on a Saturday.
at night.
Yeah.
I'm asleep. Because
Yeah,
then you
that's
just, and then it's 2 hours with commercials. Like, you're going to bed at midnight. I can't go to bed
yeah,
at midnight.
I know.
Girl,
You have a child to look after. I just don't
before
really.
then, we never made it. Drew can barely make it past 11. I'm not
John's an
even
idol.
kidding. Unless he's playing video games, he cannot make it past 11.
That's so
But
funny.
I think this week was really a fabulous week. And other than the fact that I'm literally Little House on the Prairie with all my clothes on a drying line outside, I hope that the weekend and my first Mother's Day goes well. Can we just tell everyone
Yeah,
all
happy
about
Mother's
it?
Day.
Happy
I will
Mother's
see you on
Day.
Mother's Day, but just happy Mother's Day in advance. And you've
Thank
had such an
you.
amazing year. I'm
Happy
so
Mother's
proud
Day
of
to
you.
you. I hope Archie gets you a coffee in bed.
I'm so proud of you as a mom.
Oh, thanks. It's been a long road, but we've made it. Almost nine
Oh, you're
months.
so amazing. You do such a
No,
good job.
actually, the thing that's freaking me out is next week Brooks will be 37 weeks old, and that's how long I he was inside of me. Well, he was actually inside of me for 38 weeks, but I'm literally like, oh my God.
Wait, so he's gonna be 8 months or 9 months?
He's going to be no, but like, remember I gave birth to him early.
No, I
I
know.
got
So that's
induced
what I'm saying. Is
early.
he gonna be 8 months or gonna be nine
He's
months?
already 8 months. He'll be 9 months on August 26th, but next week he'll be 37.
No, he's not gonna be 8 months on August 26th. On May 26th.
On May 26th, he's gonna be 9 months.
Okay, yeah, you need to go to Hillstone.
No, I know that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna force her. Well, we're gonna be so busy. I just
What do you mean forced? You can't force somebody to go somewhere that's amazing. He'll love it. It's literally all foods that men love. Like it's not like
no, it's so true. He'll be
he'll
happy.
love it.
I just need to plan it and get it all set up. But like, we're just gonna be out and about. So
He's
I,
gonna once he goes, he's gonna be obsessed with it. And then he'll be forcing you.
I can only hope. But
Like
anyway,
they have men food. Like the food is like not
they
like
do. Like when I ate there, I was like, Drew would love this.
like sometimes John's like, why are we going to sushi? Let's just go to Hillstone and get a chicken sandwich. And I'm like, that's true.
Like he'll love the sandwich. He's gonna die
Yeah.
for it. But anyway, okay. Well, love
All
you,
right.
Queen. Thanks
Love
everyone for
you.
listening. We will talk to you next week.